Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning from Franklin, Massachusetts. How is everybody today? We've got a minute to go and then we're going to start. And today it's very exciting what I have to show you because it's a very fun bundle, but it's also a very easy bundle. So that's what we're going to do. And today is the last day for celebration. So take a look at what you might like and take advantage. Any $60 order is going to get you something free from the celebration catalog. And if anybody wants to join in, by the way, Heather, thank you for joining in. I just saw it a few minutes ago. Thank you for joining our team again. And it is 10 o'clock, so good morning officially. Hello, everybody. Okay, it is a lovely day in my neck of the woods. Windy. I think it's 43 or 44 degrees, but it's very windy. Okay, let us start. Hey, Jan, good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, let me just get this over here so I can show you what we're doing today. We are going to make this card, which I absolutely love. And I'm going to be, I've forgotten actually where did I see this on Pinterest or did I make it up myself? I have no idea. I think I got inspiration from Pinterest, but then I went ahead and did it myself. But anyway, what we're using is the Happy Hibiscus bundle, which is the stamp set. It has all of the dies that go with it, and the embossing folder, which is right here, which is hybrid, which I love. Oh, is this doing that stupid thing again? Well, anyway, hopefully we'll get through this without any difficulty. I'm having a terrible time with my switcher. But let me just show you, just in case you don't know what the hybrid folder does. Not only can you emboss, which I did with a piece of 5 by 3 3/4 white cardstock. Here it is right here. Can you see that? Here it is. So I did this. I embossed that. But not only can you emboss, but you can also die cut as well. So what you do is you open up the folder and you find the die that you want, which is this one. And what you're going to do is you're going to find the little trough that it sits in. There is a little trough here. And once you get it in, it won't move. Let's see if I can get this in right like this. So there we go. Whoops. And it takes a nanosecond, but see, now it's in. It's in and you can't really move it. So then what you do is you put your piece of paper on and then run it through your Stampin' Cut machine, and voila, let me show you what you get. You get these pieces of the die. Look at how pretty these are. Where is it? I can see it. Okay, let me move that, and let me move that. Here we go. So aren't these pretty? And actually, what I did was these are, I used watercolor paper. And the reason I used the watercolor paper, hey, Leslie, good morning, friend. Did you get a message from Doreen? I'm trying to entice the two of you to come to our getaway in Maine because I want you guys to come and do pop-up classes, as well as being there to have fun. But anyway, we'll talk about that later. But anyway, what I was saying was I used watercolor paper because I just absolutely love the way the ink sits on this paper. So anyway, that is a great advantage. And then, of course, I cut out 3 leaves. I needed 3 leaves because I've got 3 leaves on here, so I cut those out, and I love those. So let me just get started here and show you how easy this is. And I'm talking about easy, easy, easy. All right, of course, the first thing that we need is the base. And, you know, the whole routine, 8.5 by 5.5, blah, 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 blah. And then you're going to fold it. I did get the message. I'm hoping you can come, girlfriend. All right, then the next thing I did was I took a piece of Bubble Bath cardstock because Bubble Bath is one of the colors that I'm going to be using for this. So this is 5 1/4 by 4, and then as I showed you just a second ago, this is 5 by 3 3/4. So I'm going to adhere this. Let me get my little silicone pad because you know how I love my silicone pad. I love my tools. Love my tools. So it is Friday. Can you even believe it's Friday? Can you even believe it's the end of this month? Holy moly moly. It's just amazing. The older I get, the faster these days just zip right by. Oh, Crazy. All right, so there is this, and there is this on here. I don't know why this computer is doing this. I have no idea if it's Switcher or if it's my iPad or what's going on, but I apologize yet again, and I hope we can get through this. All right, so there is that layer, and now I'm going to put it on my base. I hope everybody's got a lovely weekend planned. It's going to be lovely here, and actually we are having a warmer temperature run next week, which is going to be great. All right, so this is going to go on like this, just like this. You know what? Let me measure this. For some reason, this looks like this might be off a little bit. Nope. Well, maybe I didn't cut these exactly right. That's all right. No problem. Okay, there is a little bit of extra space at the top and the bottom, but as long as I get it equidistant, north, south, east, west, it looks fine to me. Okay, so that's that. Now the fun begins. So now I'm going to take, I think what I'll do is I'll start with my leaves. I'm going to put my leaves on here first, and I'm going to take my aqua painter, and I'm going to take Old Olive, and we're going to add, I just came over from YouTube. Is it better here? Oh, Jan, I'm so sorry. I don't know what is going on. I shut it off. I started up again. All right, so anyway, this is Old Olive, and what I'm going to do is just make sure that I have a little bit of ink in my well here, which I do. I don't want a lot of it, and I can actually take some of the ink from the sides. Let me put a little bit of water in here, just a little bit. There we go. And get this. All right. You can always add more ink. You can't really take it away. So I'm just going to start like this. Actually, I'm going to add a little bit more. And I'm not going to necessarily color the whole thing because it's kind of ethereal. This is kind of a ethereal look, like that. See, it's the same place. Ugh. Is it lagging and then speeding up? Because it looks like it's doing that on my end, which I'm not happy about. Again! Ugh! I think I'm going to have to call one of my gurus and figure it out. It's too bad my granddaughter was here this week, because she lives in New Hampshire and she doesn't have, this is her school vacation week, so she came down for a day, but I should have asked her, but I wasn't having any problems earlier. All right, so I think this, I'm just going to add, I shouldn't be doing this on here. Good morning, Nancy from California. How is it out there, my friend? And it's getting close to when you're coming back. It will be, you have been sorely missed, I have to tell you. On Tuesday mornings, you've been sorely missed. All right, and I'm going to go see Kathy Darcy today. I'll let her know that you say hi. She's still in rehab at Spalding and doing very, very well. Okay, but your voiceover is fine. Oh, thank you, Jan. All right, let me close this up and let me put this back. Now I'm going to let these guys dry. It takes a second for them to dry. Well, it takes a little bit longer than a second, but that's okay. All right, now I'm going to take my flowers. I love these flowers. I love hibiscus. Now the thing is, I am going to take Flirty Flamingo and Bubble Bath. Those are the two colors that I'm going to be using. Flirty Flamingo and Bubble Bath. Easy peasy. All right, now I have to make sure that I have the Old Olive ink off my brush. So I'm just going to wipe it on my grid paper until it's nice and clear, and it looks to be like that. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the Flirty Flamingo. I am going to add just a little bit more water here because that's a little bit dark. I like to start out light, and what I'm going to do is I am just going to, oh, you know what? I just saw, that's really weird. Okay, I'm going to start on the perimeter of these flowers. 2 months left. I will, Kathy, I will say hello to her for you, Nancy. All right, so I'm just going to start on the edges like this, and very lightly just give it a little bit of hint of color. Just easy. Talk about easy and fast. Perfect. I'm happy with that. There we go. That's all I want there. And then I'm going to do the same thing to the large one and take a little bit off. You can, you know, certainly make this as colorful as you want, but I'm just doing it kind of like this. Not too much, just a little bit like that. And then I'm going to do this little one too, just this small one. Talk about easy and fast. This is almost done. Can you believe it? All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this cover back on, and I'm going to get the bubble bath. And the bubble bath is going to just kiss this Flirty Flamingo just a little tiny bit. A little tiny bit. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm liking this. It just kind of blends right in nicely. Like that. There's that one. And then this one. Hibiscuses. Hibiscuses. Hibisci. How do you pluralize that? Hibiscus? I don't know. I don't know. All right. But there we go. Perfect. Just a little bit of color. Just a smidgen of color. All right. I am done with that. So I'll take my bubble bath and move that over here. And now I'm going to take, where is my daffodil? What the heck did I do with my daffodil? Hold on, folks. It's not here. Hold on. That's the center. Wait a minute. Let me see what I did with it. Actually, it was Lemon Lolly. Not Daffodil Delight, Lemon Lolly. You could use whatever you want, doesn't matter. All right, so here's this. And now I am going to just do the centers. Just a little bit. And I am cheating a little bit because I should have put some re-inker in here, but I didn't. Because you can put re-inker right in your well of your ink pad. And then you can mix it with the water, but this is doing just fine. This is just going to give it a smidge of color. Just a smidge, because that's exactly what they look like. Look at how pretty that is. I don't know if you can really actually see. Well, you probably can. You got some image here. Hey, Beth, good morning. Good morning, my friend. How is it in Canada? How is it in California? We certainly know how it is here. And then I'm just going to add a little bit right here. I think I'm going to add just a little bit more to this one. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, I can't even stand how pretty this is. All right, now what I'm going to do is going to just let these dry for a minute, and I'm going to get the envelope done and the inside of the card done. Very simple. This is a note card. I'm not doing anything elaborate. I'm just doing something very, very simple. Let me get my Pierce pad over. I mean, my Pierce pad. I'm so organized this morning. I wish you could see my desk. Nancy, you would be really proud. It's so neat. Nancy, who comes to class every Tuesday morning, completely understands how disgusting this situation can be. Anyway, all right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Flirty Flamingo, and I'm going to take one of the hibiscus, and I'm just going to stamp it very gently on the outside of the envelope like that. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the inside of the card. And what did I do with it? Right here. So let me bring this over since I've got this out. And I'm just going to stamp the lower right-hand corner with this very, very gently. Just a little bit. Not the whole thing. Just like that. Okay, now what I'm going to do is take my bubble bath, and I'm going to stamp the other image right on top of it. Now the trick is to make sure that you get it. There we go. Perfect. You line it up. There. Isn't that pretty? Oh gosh, you can't even see that, for heaven's sakes. There we go. There's that. Now let me bring in the envelope. That wasn't very nice of me to do that. Let me bring this in so you can see. Here's my envelope, and there it is. You know what I forgot to do? oftentimes when I have these two-step stamps, I will put little tick marks with permanent ink. Hey, Colleen. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you so much for dropping in. As I was just saying, I usually put a tick mark so that I can line up the solid stamp with the linear stamp, which I didn't do, but I will. But you know that. That's one of the tricks that we've talked about in the past. All right, so there is that. And now all we need to do is assembly. Talk about easy. This is an easy card. Wouldn't these be absolutely stunning, gorgeous to give? I say it all the time, but they'd be great to give as gifts. All right, so I am going to put some dimensionals on these guys and pop these little beautiful flowers up. There's 2 on that one. We could do 2 on this one. And I'm not going to put it too close to the edge because I'm going to put my leaves in, and I want to make sure that I get my leaves underneath the flowers perfectly. So this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this one up here like that, and then I'm going to put this one in the lower right. You can put them wherever you want, obviously. Doesn't matter where you put them. Let's put that like that, and then let's put this one in. And of course, you know the last thing that we have to do. I mean, my name would not be Barbara Lash if I didn't use Winky. I have to use Winky. All right, now I'm going to take my leaves, and the leaves are going to get put on with adhesive. So let me just bring these in, put these on here, and add some adhesive. One of the things, look at this. One of the things I absolutely love about this silicone pad is that if my adhesive doesn't start to roll, all I have to do is roll it on my pad like that. Perfectly fine enough. Hey, Laurie, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for popping on. Like this, easy. And then, okay, so now I just roll it on my silicone pad, and there it is. It applies very nicely to the piece of paper that I want. All right, so I'm going to bring this in. You know what I think I might do is just trim these little edges off because they're not going to be seen. So I'm going to put this one under here like that, and then I'm going to trim this one off. Yes, Beth? Beth? Okay, that, and then this one. Whoops. Alrighty there, here we go. And I'm going to put this on just like this. And now, the last thing that we need to do is take some Winky and give this a little bit of extra pizzazz. Look at how that just pops that right up. I know it's a little bit hard to see on camera, but it does. And I'm just going to do kind of the edges like this and the center here. I just love this set. It's such a set. You can use this for birthdays. You could use it for sympathy cards. You could use it for wedding. You could use it for thank you, thinking of you, whatever. This is just a lovely set. And the fact that if you get the bundle, you get so many things with it. You get the hybrid embossing folder. You get the dies and the stamp set. It's just lovely. It's just lovely. And I'm not going to put anything else on it. I just think I love it the way it is. So here it is. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I just think it's lovely. I think it's beautiful. And the envelope, here is the envelope. There we go. So that is what we're going to be doing next week, folks, Monday and Tuesday. So let me just come back here. This was very quick today, because it would be quick. And you know, the other thing about that is, I look at that card and I think, what an elegant card. It must have taken a long time to make. But no, it didn't. I mean, it took less than 10 minutes to make. Easy peasy. So I'm going to give you a sneak peek of what we're going to be doing a week from today. We're going to be making St. Patrick's Day cards, and we're going to start to roll into Easter too. Thank you, beautiful and gorgeous, from Leslie and Beth. But so here is one of the cards that we're going to make. Now, I love gnomes. Nancy McDonald knows. Nancy, a long time ago, Nancy gave me this absolutely beautiful Christmas pillow with lots of gnomes on it. I love them. But anyway, let me just bring this here so you can see this. And here is, let me bring this over here. Here is one card that we're going to do. Why is that lagging? Come on. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, can you see? There we go. Look at that gnome. Look at that silly little face. I just love it. I think it's cute. So this is using Shy Shamrock, and I'll explain that all next week, but we're going to make that. And then I saw this absolutely adorable, adorable, adorable favor that demonstrated Jan Fleming. I think she's from Australia. I'm not sure. But look at how cute this is. Isn't that adorable? And so you can fill it with, I'm going to get some gold coins to put inside it. But look at how cute that is. Isn't that the sweetest little thing? So that's what we're going to be doing in a couple of weeks, next week actually. So that is it for today, my friends. I'm on my way to visit Kathy at Spalding Rehab, and she's doing very, very well. So I'll tell her that you said hello. And I think that bundle as a spring treat. Thank you. Thank you, Laurie. Thank you, everybody. Again, I truly appreciate you popping on Friday mornings and visiting with me and doing some fun things. So remember, today is celebration last day. It's the absolute last day. If you want anything, today's the day to get those orders in. And if you want to join my team, today's the last day to get in under the celebration promotion. So if you have any questions, give me a call or send me a text. I will get back to you once I come back from Boston. Have a great weekend.